and gentlemen, yours truly and the wonderful, the lovely Laura Rutledge. How are you? How's everything going?
So good to see you. I can't believe they're letting us do this again.
I can't believe it either. First of all, I was going to ask you if you were tired of me yet, but I wanted to say this to ESPN. Are you sure you want to give me an excuse to work in the evening and not the morning? Be careful, Laura. They better be careful.
Hey, spoiler alert, I'm not tired of you, and I never will be. Let's talk NBA, because we got a huge NBA doubleheader to get to be able to comment to the man D. Wood. So let's just give you a moment to say something back about that Andy Dalton thing he threw out.
Well, he just knows that anything associated with Cincinnati and the Bengals, and you're talking about it could be a positive situation. That just doesn't see how that could be manufactured into something positive for the New England Patriots. Andy Dalton is no Tom Brady. He's nothing close to a Tom Brady. He's not a scrub, but there is such a thing as being contaminated because you've been in a desolate environment like the Cincinnati Bengals for so long. Or shall I call it football purgatory, at least to some degree.
I feel bad for Joe Burrow. But anyway, let's get to a special edition of Steven's A-List here on SportsCenter. And we're doing the best destinations, the best fits for Tom Brady. So you want to start it? I am ready. I think I'm ready.
I usually don't have this board like this where it's a touchscreen, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let you touch it.
Okay,
but let me tell you something, especially that you're a part of this, Laura Rutledge. Let's get right to it. The top 5 destinations that should be on Tom Brady's list. Give me number 5, Laura. Give it to me. Chargers. Why? Guess why? Because you got Keenan Allen. That's why. Because I like Anthony Lynn as a coach. Oh, because it's in L.A. and we know Giselle wants to be in L.A. Yeah. She doesn't mind that at all. The sunshine, the beautiful weather. I don't know if anybody's going to come watch you because I've even heard Chargers players telling us we play 16 road games a year. But nevertheless, Tom Brady is supposed to be box office. Even approaching the age of 43, he might be able to do it. Give me number 4 on the list, Laura. Give it to the Raiders. Why? Josh Jacobs is a reason why. John Gruden is a reason why. Las Vegas, Sin City, what can go. Listen, what happens in Vegas doesn't always have to stay in Vegas.
No,
we can come to Vegas or you can disseminate it everywhere across the country. We see something special brewing in Vegas. I was just there a couple of weeks ago. The city there is loving the NFL team, the Raiders, coming there, and Tom Brady. It could be good for his bread. Let's go to number 3 on the list. Laura, give it to me. Oh, y'all shocked at that one. Shocked, right? Why? If you're not going to sign Dak Prescott, which would be stupid, by the way. Let me tell you something. What better thing could Jerry Jones do than bring in Tom Brady?
Amazing.
We know that the Cowboys, one would argue, cares about nothing more than they care about headlines. Tom Brady and Big D with Ezekiel Elliott and Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup with the Cowboy cheerleaders, the nauseating, disgusting fan base, everything in Cowboys with Tom Brady. Could you imagine how special that would be? We'd be talking about the Cowboys every single day.
You would be wearing that cowboy hat every single day.
Give me number 2 on the list.
Okay, here's number 2.
The Tennessee Titans. Why? We just saw them in the AFC Championship game. That's why. I'm sorry, they got this dude by the name of Derrick Henry, just finished rushing for 1,500 yards. Absolute stud. If you're running the ball and you're blocking for him, guess what? Approaching 43 years of age, you got to run it like that. You're barely getting touched because he's the one that's really carrying the load. I like that. Let's go to number 1 on the list. The New England Patriots.
What?
Why? Because that's where you've been. That's home. 9 Super Bowl appearances, 6 Super Bowl titles. Bill Belichick, unquestionably the greatest coach of this generation, probably ever. Look, you've been there, you've done that. Go upstairs to Mr. Crab. Sit up there, look him in the face. Say, I love you. I want to stay. Give me 1 more year. Let me go out on top. Just pay me right. We've done this together before. We could do it again. Just get me a couple of players so I ain't playing with a bunch of rookies who are wet behind the ears, breath smelling like Similac. I need more than that. Could you give it to me? That is the condition under which I would stay. That's my Stevens A-list. Do you like it? Do you like it?
I love it. Drop the mic. It was incredible. And we've got so much more coming on this SportsCenter with Stephen A. So let's head to Dayton to talk to our Jay Billis. And we just heard part of your conversation with Obi Toppin, the presumptive player of the year. What's your biggest takeaway from talking to him, Jay? Back in August, Zhang Weili became the first UFC champion from China. On Saturday, she fights to defend her belt. But in early February, she was forced to leave her home country due to the concerns over the coronavirus. She relocated twice before landing in Las Vegas. Zhang sat down with our Brett Okamoto to discuss her unusual journey to UFC 248.